Hello, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. Well, Aries, you've got your own spot. You've got the platform to yourself. You don't have to stand with anyone. It's all for you, Aries. Okay, Aries. It's interesting because we've got Mars moving in retrograde. But for Aries, this has been a season where you have been, or the last little while, you've been driving things forward, I feel. So let's see what September is going to bring. Aries, Aries, rules that first house in astrology. It's the house of the self. It's the house of the identity. And of course, Mars rules Aries, and that is, of course, Mars, doesn't muck about. So Arians really drive things forward. They can often be found in leadership positions. They can come in and fix things. They can, it's all about drive and driving forward. It's not really about a retrograde step for Aries, but let's see what's happening in September and how I guess conditions, the environment, relationships, work, what's going to happen for Aries in the month of September. This is for anyone who has their sun, rising, or moon in Aries. Okay, Aries, cardinal. It's a cardinal sign. So, as I said, often in leadership positions. Let's have a look at Aries. What do we need to know for Aries in the month of September? Show me Aries, month of September. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. What are you feeling insecure about, Aries, in September? There's no need to feel like that. I feel in the last little while things have been going well for you. You don't need to stop this forward motion. That's what I'm feeling. Keep going. Don't let minor setbacks delay you, because it's just bringing forward with that Four of Pentacles. It's just letting you know, it's putting you on notice that a small setback can trigger a memory from the past. Don't let that derail you. Okay, Aries, month of September. Aries, month of September. Yeah, of course, when you're in that energy, you start to hold back. You start to, stop sharing, stop, and then you go into that, it's the card that can bring forward an insecurity. But it can also be a card that says, batten down the hatches and don't, budget, and it can also bring forward that energy as well. So what's happening with Aries for the month of September? All right, so we have the Empress card. This is the card of abundance. It can sometimes be the Mother card. It's about something coming to fruition in time. It's a major arcana, so there's a big message around something is going to come to fruition in time. Everything has its own season. The Three of Wands, yeah, you've got, as I said, don't let a minor setback worry you. The Three of Wands, this is waiting for your ship to come in, but you've done the work. You've done the work, and you can rightly stand down a little while and wait for the fruits of your labours to come through. This is Aries will often have those magnificent things that come forward for them, and we forget that they've actually manifested. They've actually done the work in order to get that. What are you manifesting? You're manifesting a new start with this Fool card in September. You're going places. You're moving forward. You've done the work. You've earned this. You deserve it. Step forward into this new start. The Seven of Pentacles. There is a message here because that Four of Pentacles flicked out at the beginning of this reading. Seven of Pentacles is about review. It's about making sure that your plans are watertight. Again, I'm feeling for some Arians that they need to make sure that their money is that their budgets are there, that they're able to have enough money to to last into the future. This could be going back to the drawing board and just redoing the budget. I don't feel it's a big thing for you. I just feel it's a reminder that when you have when you're actualizing all of this new energy, potentially going the Three of Wands can also be going on a trip as well. With that Fool card, she's moving forward. She's stepping forward here. So if you are doing that, make sure you plan financially for this new journey that you're undertaking. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, underneath the Empress. So September, for some, you're going to be getting money, and it could be that you have to make sure that that money lasts. So make sure you do your budgets, is what I'm feeling, Aries. Okay. Three of Inspiration, and underneath the Knight of Inspiration, you're going to feel pretty inspired in September, I feel. Again, this is another card of movement, and I just feel movement for Arians in September. For some Arians, this is a general reading. If it resonates, claim it. If it doesn't, come back to it. There's definitely movement here, I'm feeling, for Aries in September. The Hierophant. Whatever this movement is, whatever this journey that you're taking, whether it's metaphorically or physically, it is going to put you in touch with this Hierophant card, with yourself, with your inner self, with your higher self. So there's going to be a level of introspection here. But this is you sort of like on the holy mountain in a way, and there is, as I said, this introspection, but it's like whatever this new start is for you, it's giving you a really wider view of things. It's taking you out of the micro and giving you this long-range view, which allows you then to understand the past in a whole new way. There could also be spiritual experiences for you in this journey, because I'm just being drawn to these colours, these crown and third eye chakra colours. Wow. September's going to be a big month for you. This setback that I was talking about, the Three of Swords, I do feel that you're going to be looking back on your past in September. Review, because the Seven of Pentacles is the card of review, and we've got the Three of Swords. You're going to be looking back somehow on what happened in the past where you experienced loss, and you're undertaking that review, and as a result, you're moving into this higher self. And it is the start. The work that you do in September is the start of something else. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles underneath the Empress, tells me you're getting an injection of cash or something new coming forward, a shift in something, a new job, a new investment source. That is on the cards for some in September. The Four of Swords, it could be a time also, once you get to where you are, to rest. I don't feel this is a card of being wounded in battle, as is the traditional Rider-Waite. This is around taking time for yourself to allow these inspiration, these answers to come forward and to transform your understanding of past events. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Yeah, you're at a crossroads. Whatever this contemplation that you will be undertaking in September through this journey, you're actually at the crossroads. You're going to have to make decisions going forward at a very deep way that will fundamentally alter the future for you, or alter who you are and how you deal with things in the future. Yeah, this introspection is going back to the past and removing the traumas of the past, because this is no small card. And if you look at the contrast of colours here, this is going back to childhood, I feel, revisiting your past childhood. Okay, so let's see what's at the base of the pack. The King of Pentacles, there's something around earth energies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is very important to you in relation to this journey of introspection and back into the past that you'll be undertaking, Aries, in the month of September. The Six of Swords, this is a healing journey for you, where you're moving on out of troubled waters through this increased understanding of the past, perhaps of your childhood. You'll be moving on. I feel that these three cards are very critical to you, the month of September. This is a profound time for you in removing past traumas or understanding what occurred in the past and putting it to bed once and for all. Okay, let's see what else is coming out there. Yeah. Wow, it's pretty, I thought we were just, you're going to get some money, you're going to go on a trip, and everything would be fine. But this is a time of needing to look at things in a different way, to understand them for the first time, perhaps. Yeah. And that's what brings you with this Six of Inspiration. It's a victory. It's a victory. You're transforming old energies, and it is a victory for you. Somehow, sitting in this energy or not resolving what's gone on in the past is keeping you in this position. But once you do the work, once you start to see things from a different point of view, once you start to understand the past, quite simply, Aries, you're being liberated from your past. That's what's occurring here. And the Ace of Inspiration is it's going to give you new inspiration, new passion, and new starts. New starts. The Ace of Wands is the beginning of new inspiration and new passion, which will take you forward. There was a reason, of course, why Aries didn't fit on the last video, because Aries almost needed their own video, because this is really complex shadow work, going back into the past, looking at past traumas. On the surface, everything is, as I said, I thought this video was going to be about you getting some money in September, having to do a budget so that it lasts, and doing a little bit of travel. But it's far more than that. It's far more than that, Aries. So what I'm going to do now to maximize where we are at is I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. Now, there's a big deserts theme in all of these cards. We've got cactus here happening. We've got sand dunes happening. And I'm going to actually pull on the Shamanic Medicine Oracle deck for you because of the complexity of this reading, because of the importance of what you'll be doing in September. I just want to take it just a little bit further. I feel that's what I need to do. Okay, let's have a look at what is happening in September for Aries? What is the medicine that they need? What is the healing that Aries will be doing in September? What is the understanding, the new understanding and awareness that you'll be getting to in September? Magnificent cards there. I really get so satisfied when these messages come through and I'm able to bring them forward and just go that little bit deeper for viewers. So Aries, what's happening for Aries in September? What's happening for Aries? Aries has got their own spot here. What's happening for Aries? What is the messages? What is the understanding? What is the healing? What is the work? What is the awareness? What is the deep dive here into the past? What is the medicine for Aries? What is the healing for Aries? Vision, quest and seek. Absolutely. This is exactly what you'll be doing in September. There's a little box beside this person. This is a child. It's not an adult. So it's unlocking the past in some way, unlocking the past and allowing the light through, allowing that sunrise to come over the mountain to enlighten you. Vision, quest. Medicine, mask, authenticity. The Four of Pentacles jumped out in this reading to begin with, and I talked about insecurity. And when something minor occurs, going back to a past situation, this is almost like, this vision quest for you is almost like a regression that a healer might do to take you back to a time in your life where you felt you had to be somebody else in order to be authentic. So this is about removing the mask. And I do feel a fear here that when you were fearful, you put on the mask. And in some way, that masked your authenticity. And it is around the trust and security that you felt or didn't feel in the world when you, at a time in the past, let's just put it like that. It may not necessarily be your childhood, but it is an important emotional energy or an emotional trigger here that I'm feeling. Middle world, the present. So often we can be in the present, feeling these energies of the past and not understanding what's going on. These same feelings that keep coming back in the present are memories. They're often trauma. When I say trauma, I don't mean facing violence, or for some it could be that, but it's anything that caused you to be less than what you are. And in this vision quest, you're going to be able to examine and explore this and move into being more authentic, not having to feel less than. The sacred site purpose, there is when you do all this work, it's like refining your purpose in life. Understanding why you're here and what you need to do this time round. Stone people knowing. So just by going back in, doing this deep dive, going back into the past, it's like you understand, as I said, for the first time, what caused you to put on that mask and be anything less than authentic, anything less than who you are. Listen in September. On this vision quest, it's all about introspection. It's all about seeing. It's all about hearing, and it's all about stillness and allowing the answers to come to you. flute expression. Once we get the answers, then we've got to put it into practice. And so you need, in contemplating your future, you need to think about how you're going to express yourself in the future, how you're going to express this authentic you. The you that was there perhaps when you came into this world, but somehow because of what happened, you put the mask on. So taking off the mask and learning to speak in your own voice with your own identity. Now, for Aries ruling that first house of the self, this is part of what you needed to know, what you needed to learn. So this is a very important month for you. At the base of the pack, we have feathers, which is restoration. Restoration of what? Restoration of the authentic you. East, the east, the sun rises in the east. Sun rises, early morning time. Take advantage of that in your vision quest. It's important. Restoration and soul retrieval, reclamation, reclaiming your authentic self. Wow. Okay, Aries, that's why I couldn't fit you on the other readings, because you needed a reading all of your own. So for those Arians that are tuning in, that are resonating with this message, I am grateful that I was able to bring it forward for you. Thank you. Namaste. I'll be back again with another reading for October.